What's up, guys? Today we're going to be going over the Insurmountable, which is a new precision frame void sidearm, and this thing has a lot of great perks on it, some really cool and interesting combinations. In this video we will be breaking down what those rules are and what is the god roll on this thing. There's probably going to be quite a few. So jumping in, looking at the left column perks, there's going to be roughly three I think are worth mentioning. The first being Repulsor Brace, where defeating a Void debuff target grants an Overshield, and Void Overshields has got buffed this season, where they're now going to be 70% DR for the Void Overshield, so they're super strong right now. Another great perk on the left will be Demolitionist to help get your grenade back and to avoid reloading. And if you wanted a traditional reload perk, there is going to be Threat Detector, which might be better for controller, also giving stability and handling in all those stats. So what can you pair those perks with in the right? Well, with Repulsor Brace, the best is going to be by far destabilizing rounds, where final blows cause nearby targets to become volatile. And this got buffed quite a while ago, and I never really talked about it since. And I used to hate on this perk when it first came out, but now I think it's actually pretty good and very usable, kind of in line with Incandescent. And that paired with Repulsor Brace will allow you to not only have great AoE Acclear, but will also allow you to access Void Overshields on any subclass in the game. And with them just being buffed, that's something you're definitely going to want to do. Imagine pairing that role with Frost Armor on Stasis or Woven Metal on Strand. To double dip in DR, you have the Overshield DR from the weapon, then on Stasis you can have Frost Armor, and you're going to be like become basically invincible. So that role is not only great for survivability, it's also just really good for Acclear, and sidearms in terms of damage and DPS are among the highest for primaries in the game. So although you don't have a damage perk, this sidearm does a lot of damage as is, and it still feels very usable. Then the damage perks on the right that you could use instead, you have Desperate Measures, the best like all-around damage perk in the game, where you can get up to 30%. And it lasts for 7 seconds. All you have to do is just get 2 ability kills in general, and any kill with a weapon will refresh the timer. Very easy to get to ×3 and constantly have it refreshed. Then if you want something more classic, you could use Rampage. This one will be 33%, but will only last for 4.5 seconds, so a greater chance of it falling off between kills. And the last one is be Surrounded. Surrounded plus Threat Detector makes a lot of sense, and Surrounded is the highest damage buff perk in the game at 40%. Then with Enhanced, I think it goes up to like 44-45%, which is quite a lot. And with it being a sidearm, you're going to be up close and personal and surrounded most of the time, so Surrounded plus Threat Detector makes a lot of sense. So overall, the roles I'd be going for on this weapon, the number one would be Repulsor Brace plus Destabilizing Rounds, great for AoE Acclear and survivability. Then let's say you're playing Void, or even on Prismatic, where getting Void, Grenade, and Final Blows will load your weapon with volatile rounds. You can drop Destabilizing at that point and use Repulsor plus Desperate Measure, or even Surrounded. So those are roles that you might want to hang on to if you like playing Void. I still play Void Warlock all the time with Hunter-Verse Holds, and one of those roles would be better in that situation. Is the one that I'm using in the background gameplay. Then you have Threat Detector and Surrounded, as mentioned before. Then you have a bunch of demo roles. Demo plus Destabilizing is still good for AoE Acclear and getting your grenade back. Then you can pair it with one of the damage perks again, like Desperate Measure or Surrounded or even Rampage. So there's a lot of great roles you can get on this weapon. Let me know which one you are going to be targeting down below. And if you're a sidearm fan or not. I feel like some people are just like, I will never use a sidearm, and some people are like, hey, sidearms are kind of great. I've always been on team sidearms are kind of great, and I have never shied away from using them. So let me know your thoughts on that down below. I think that's be it for the video. A little bit faster one today. I am on vacation probably when this is going live, and recorded all these videos that you're seeing the first few days of the season. So this is like video 4 or 5 on the day already. So yeah, keeping it a little bit short. Like usual, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.